Magnesium is one of the most important minerals for the human body. It is involved in hundreds of biological reactions every single day, from muscle and nerve function to cardiovascular health and sleep. However, there is a concerning reality. Most people today do not get enough magnesium, and this deficiency often develops quietly over many years without them realizing it. But what truly worries me is not just magnesium deficiency. It is the fact that many people are taking magnesium supplements carelessly, without realizing that in certain situations, this can pose serious risks to their health. After reviewing and analyzing numerous medical studies, I have found many cases where people ran into problems simply because they took magnesium when their body did not actually need it, or combined magnesium with prescription medications without being aware of dangerous interactions. These mistakes are far from minor. They can lead to serious issues such as impaired kidney function, difficulty breathing, abnormally low blood pressure, and even severe cardiovascular complications. That is why in today's video, I will help you clearly and thoroughly understand magnesium. Who truly should supplement, who should absolutely avoid it, how much is considered safe, and the key principles to avoid dangerous and unnecessary mistakes. If you are currently taking magnesium, have considered taking it, or simply want to protect your health better as you get older, then make sure you watch this video until the end. And to begin, we need to answer the most important question of all. Does your body truly need magnesium? In the next part, I will share the clear signs that indicate magnesium deficiency, signals that many people overlook or mistake for normal aging. Part 1. Signs that your body may be deficient in magnesium. Before considering any type of supplement, the most important thing is to listen to the signals your body sends every day. Magnesium deficiency does not happen loudly. It usually develops quietly, and when symptoms appear, many people assume they are simply caused by aging or ordinary fatigue. 1. Muscle cramps, spasms, and tingling sensations. Have you ever been resting when your calf suddenly tightened violently, causing so much pain that you had to sit up immediately? Or have you experienced persistent eyelid twitching for days without any clear reason? These symptoms are often not random. Magnesium acts like a regulating switch for the nervous system and muscles. When magnesium levels are low, nerves become overexcited, causing muscles to contract uncontrollably. For this reason, signs such as nighttime leg cramps, small muscle twitches, numbness in the hands and feet, a tingling or pins and needles sensation may be early warning signals that the body is lacking magnesium, especially in middle-aged and older adults. 2. Muscle weakness, heavy legs, and reduced exercise endurance. If you notice that you get tired more quickly when walking, your legs feel heavier, or climbing stairs feels noticeably harder, do not immediately assume this is simply getting older. Magnesium is an essential mineral for energy production inside muscle cells. When magnesium is deficient, muscles cannot use energy efficiently, even if your diet is otherwise adequate. This helps explain why many people feel weakness in their legs despite not overexerting themselves, become easily fatigued during short walks, feel as if their body runs out of energy faster than before. 3. Stress, anxiety, and poor sleep. Few people realize that stress and magnesium have a very strong two-way relationship. Chronic stress causes the body to deplete magnesium more rapidly, while magnesium deficiency makes it harder for the nervous system to relax, increasing stress even further. When caught in this cycle, you may experience symptoms such as irritability, unexplained anxiety, difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep, a constantly tense or racing mind at night. In many cases, properly supplementing magnesium can help calm the nervous system and support more natural sleep without relying on sedative medications. 4. Older adults and declining absorption over time. As we age, the digestive system changes. The stomach produces less acid and the intestines become less efficient at absorbing minerals, making it harder for magnesium from food to enter the bloodstream. In addition, many older adults eat fewer leafy greens, whole grains, and nuts, all important natural sources of magnesium, due to difficulty chewing, digestion issues, or simply reduced appetite. The combination of reduced absorption and lower intake makes magnesium deficiency very common in people over the age of 60. 5. Certain medical conditions and medications that deplete magnesium. Some health conditions and medications can cause magnesium to be lost more quickly than normal, such as diuretics, which increase magnesium loss through urine, stomach acid-reducing medications that interfere with magnesium absorption, diabetes, which causes magnesium to be excreted along with excess glucose. In addition, alcohol consumption, heavy sweating from physical labor, or working in hot environments can gradually deplete magnesium over time. However, there is one very important point to remember. Not everyone who is deficient in magnesium can safely supplement it freely. In certain situations, taking magnesium when it is not appropriate can do more harm than good. In the next part, we will discuss the groups of people who should absolutely avoid magnesium, and why this mineral, which seems harmless, can become a serious health risk for them. Part 2. Who should not supplement magnesium, and why extreme caution is necessary. After understanding who may be deficient in magnesium, we need to address the other side of the issue. Because magnesium is not a mineral, that is, the more you take, the better. In certain health conditions, supplementing magnesium incorrectly can lead to serious consequences, especially in older adults, when the body no longer regulates itself as flexibly as before. 1. People with kidney disease, the highest risk group. Excess magnesium in the body is not eliminated automatically. It depends largely on kidney function. When the kidneys are not working properly, magnesium can gradually accumulate in the bloodstream and lead to toxicity. In the early stages, symptoms may be vague and easy to overlook. Nausea, unusual fatigue, mild diarrhea. But as magnesium levels continue to rise, more dangerous symptoms may appear. Significant muscle weakness, low blood pressure, difficulty breathing, irregular heart rhythm. In severe cases, excess magnesium can suppress heart function and become life-threatening if not treated promptly. For this reason, anyone with a history of kidney disease, even in mild forms, should not supplement magnesium without medical supervision. People with low blood pressure. Magnesium helps relax blood vessels, allowing blood to flow more easily. This can be beneficial for people with high blood pressure, but it becomes a double-edged sword for those whose blood pressure is already low. When magnesium is supplemented, blood pressure may drop to dangerous levels, leading to dizziness when standing up, lightheadedness, a higher risk of falls, especially in older adults. For this group, even a small drop in blood pressure can result in serious accidents during daily activities. 3. People with a slow heart rate or cardiac conduction disorders. The heart functions through electrical signals that are transmitted in a precise rhythm. Magnesium directly influences this process. In individuals who already have a naturally slow heart rate, conduction abnormalities, certain types of heart blocks, supplementing magnesium may slow cardiac signaling even further, resulting in extreme fatigue, shortness of breath during physical activity, a heart rate dropping to dangerous levels. In some cases, this requires medical intervention or complete discontinuation of supplementation. 4. People taking medications that interact with magnesium. Magnesium can directly interfere with the effects of many medications, even though it is not a drug itself. Some important interactions include: magnesium can bind to antibiotics in the stomach, preventing proper absorption. When combined with muscle relaxants, blood pressure lowering and heart rate slowing effects may become excessively amplified. With certain cardiovascular medications, magnesium can make drug effects unpredictable, sometimes stronger and sometimes weaker. What makes these interactions especially dangerous is that they often do not cause immediate symptoms, making it difficult for people to recognize the true cause of the problem. The key point to emphasize: magnesium is not toxic by nature, but when used by the wrong person, at the wrong time, or in the wrong way, serious consequences can occur. So how can people who are appropriate candidates still supplement magnesium safely without falling into the risks just discussed? In the next part, I will share the key principles for using magnesium safely, including dosage, proper use, and combinations to avoid, so you can gain the benefits without compromising your health. Part 3. Principles for using magnesium safely and effectively. Key points you should not overlook. After understanding who needs magnesium and who should avoid it, the most important remaining question is this: if you belong to the group that can use magnesium, how should you take it to avoid risks? Magnesium only provides benefits when it is supplemented in the right dose, at the right time, and in the right way. Below are the key principles you should keep in mind. 1. Be cautious when combining magnesium with high-dose vitamin D. Magnesium is an essential mineral for vitamin D to function properly in the body. However, if you supplement high doses of vitamin D over a long period without paying attention to magnesium, the body can become imbalanced. As vitamin D levels increase, the body's demand for magnesium also rises. If this increased need is not adequately met, you may experience symptoms similar to magnesium deficiency, even though you are taking supplements regularly. The key point here is balance, not taking more and more. 2. Do not rely too heavily on blood tests to assess magnesium status. Many people feel reassured when a blood test shows normal magnesium levels. In reality, only a very small portion of magnesium is found in the blood, while most is stored in bones, muscles, and cells. The body works to keep blood magnesium levels stable, even when other tissues are already deficient. Therefore, blood tests do not always reflect the true magnesium status. Instead of focusing only on numbers, pay attention to signs such as muscle cramps, numbness in the hands and feet, fatigue, palpitations, poor sleep. These are often more reliable indicators. 3. Pay attention to the balance between calcium and magnesium. Calcium and magnesium always work together in the body. If calcium is supplemented without magnesium, this imbalance can lead to problems. Magnesium helps direct calcium to where it belongs, into the bones. When magnesium is deficient, excess calcium may deposit in blood vessels or the kidneys, increasing the risk of kidney stones and arterial hardening. A commonly used general guideline is, calcium intake should be about twice that of magnesium, unless otherwise directed by a healthcare professional. 4. Caffeine and alcohol deplete magnesium faster than you might expect. Both coffee and alcohol increase magnesium loss through the kidneys. This means that people who drink coffee frequently or consume alcohol regularly have a higher risk of magnesium deficiency, even if their diet is not particularly poor. For this group, maintaining stable magnesium levels requires consistency and patience, not sudden increases in dosage. 5. Avoid taking high doses of magnesium on an empty stomach. A common mistake is taking magnesium on an empty stomach in hopes of better absorption. In reality, this often leads to abdominal pain, nausea, diarrhea. A better approach is to divide the dose and take it with meals. This not only reduces digestive discomfort but also supports more stable absorption. Number 6. A safe starting approach for beginners. If you have never taken magnesium before, start slowly. A low dose of around 100 milligrams per day taken with dinner is a reasonable starting point. After observing how your body responds over time, you may gradually increase the dose if needed, but there is no need to rush. Choose forms that are easier to absorb and less likely to cause digestive upset. Most importantly, remember that magnesium is not a substitute for a healthy lifestyle. It works best when combined with a balanced diet, appropriate physical activity, and proper stress management. Conclusion. Magnesium, it's not about whether to take it, but whether you take it correctly. At this point, you can see that magnesium is not as simple a mineral as many people believe. It offers important benefits for muscles, nerves, cardiovascular health, and sleep. But only when it is used by the right person, in the right dose, and in the right way. For some people, magnesium can be the missing piece that helps the body function more smoothly, sleep better, and reduce subtle discomforts that have persisted for years. But for others, especially those with underlying health conditions or who are taking medications, magnesium can actually worsen problems if it is used without proper understanding. The most important takeaway from this video is not whether you should take magnesium or not, but whether you truly understand the current condition of your own body. Ask yourself, are you experiencing the signs of magnesium deficiency that were mentioned? Do you belong to a group that needs to be cautious or should seek professional advice before supplementing? And are you using magnesium in a way that is safe and appropriate for your current lifestyle? If you are still unsure, do not rush to follow advice circulating online or copy what others are doing. Health, especially in middle age and older adulthood, should not be gambled on trial and error. In upcoming videos, we will continue to break down common vitamins, minerals, and everyday health habits, things that may seem harmless, but can have a significant impact on the body when used incorrectly. If this video helped you better understand magnesium and avoid unnecessary mistakes, please hit the like button and share it with your family and friends, especially those who are taking supplements on their own every day. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can continue joining us on a journey toward healthcare that is safe, science-based, and easy to apply at every stage of life.